Welcome to sewing tutorial of this basic trouser you see on the screen. My name is Zawad and welcome again to Esther Fashion and Services. This is the drafting of the basic trouser you can see here. So I will transfer it to the fabric, then I will show you what to do next. Okay, this is the front and this is the zipper fly. I have the band as well. This is it. And this is the back and the bands. I'm using satin material just for the purpose of this class. I have a direct message. They want to see the stitching of this trouser and I say let me do it here. So this is the material I have in the house. Okay, so this is the back and I add half-inch sewing allowance. You can add more than that. You can add 0.2 inches for ease and half-inch sewing allowance. So this is it. And for the down part I add 1.5 inch. You can add 2 inches, is fine. This is my 1.5 inch and this is the front. You can see this is the front. I add half inch sewing allowance. Down I add 1.5 inch and the inseam is half inch as well. This is my zipper fly. I will use my scissors and cut it out like this. I will add half-inch seam allowance as well. So this is my half-inch seam allowance. Half-inch. I add half-inch. Okay, so you can add more than that. It depends of what you want or what you want to achieve. This is my half-inch seam allowance. From my zipper fly, I add as well half-inch seam allowance. If it's your first time on this channel, kindly do it to subscribe. This is it, and this is the band as well. I add half inch. Remember the fabric is on fold. Now I will use my scissors and cut it out like this. This is the back. This is the back and it's 2 pieces, and this is the front as well. It's 2 pieces. This is the band. The band is 4 pieces. This is the front. I will use my chalk to mark the center front. But it's good to notch. I will use my scissors and notch the center front so I won't forget when I will be sewing. This is the back, is 4 pieces as well. I will use my scissors and notch the center back. And this is the zipper fly, you can see. Quickly, let's move to the sewing. This is the front. This is the front. I'm going to remove my pin. I iron the paper stay on the left side of the front. This is it. Then this is the dart. This is 2 pieces of the front. So this is the zipper fly as well. I iron paper stay on 1 piece. This is it. And this is the second piece. This is 2 pieces. This is the right side and this is the wrong side. Right side, wrong side. So what I'll be doing next is to measure from the beginning to 7 inches. This is my 7 inches here. I'll use my chalk and mark like this. After this, I will stitch. I will use my pin to hold the fabric down. Then I will use my chalk to mark my half inch, and then I will stitch like this. After cutting, make sure to overlock all your pieces. Then you can start joining them. After this, I will cut out my thread. Then I will notch where I mark my 7 inches. Can you see? This is it. This is the 1 piece that have paper stay on it, and this is the right side. I'm going to place it like this on the right side facing. I will place it like this. I put paper stay on it because it's the one that will cover the zip. Okay, I will use my pin to hold the fabric down like this. After this, I will stitch and stop by 7 inches marked. I will stitch and stop on the point of notch. So what I will be doing next, I will remove 1 piece of the front. I will remove 1 piece of the front like this. Then I will stitch on these 2 only. Okay, I will stitch on 1 piece of the front with 1 piece of the zipper fly like this. Then I will stop on this point where I notch. After that, I cut out my threads. Yeah, this is it. Hope you can see what I am doing. So I will turn my trouser on the right side. Then I will bring my zip and stitch the zip on it. So this is it. I turn it on the right side, and this is my zip. So this is the right side of the zip, and this is the wrong side of the zip. This is the right side. I will place it like this. Can you see? Like this. Before that, I need to open my zip. I open my zip like this. Then I will place it. This is the right side, and this is the right side. I place it like this. Right side facing like this. Okay, so right side will face right side. Then I will use my pin to just hold it down just for a moment. Okay, so I use my pin to hold the fabric down like this. Okay, so this is it. I use my pin to hold it down. Then I will bring the second piece. I place the second piece over like this. I place the second piece over the zip like this. Then I take my pin and hold it down like this. So it means the zip is inside. Okay, the zip is inside. Then I will hold it down with my pin like this. Hope you can see what I am doing. This is it. I take my pin and hold it down like this. The zip is inside. Okay, so this is it. So I'm going to stop the place where I notch. Okay, I will stop on the point of notch. Then I will stitch. I will stitch and stop on the point of notch. Okay, so this is it. I'm going to stitch. So I'm going to stitch like this. I remove out my pin, then I will stitch straight and stop on the point of notch. This is it. I'm done stitching, and this is how it look like. Can you see? I'm done stitching here. This is it, and I flip it over like this. Then I'm going to stitch on this side as well. Okay, I turn it like this on the wrong side. Hope you can see what I am doing. After this, I will use my pin to hold the zip down. Okay, so this is it. You can see what I am doing. So just the zip and the zipper fly only. Okay, I'm going to stitch on the zip and zipper fly just like this. So I use my pin to hold the fabric down like this. Then I will stitch and stop on the point of notch. Okay, I will stop there. So this is my 0.5 inch away from the seam line. What I will be doing next, I will turn it this way like this. Then I will stitch. I'm going to remove my pin and stitch straight down. Yeah, and this is it. I cut out my threads. I cut out my threads, and this is how it look like. So I'm going to zip it up so you can see how it look like. Okay, so this is it. I close my zip, and this is how it look like. I'm almost done with the zip. Okay, so I turn it on the wrong side so you can see how it look like. This is the wrong side, you can see, and this is the right side. So what I'll be doing next, I'm going to mark my 1.5 inch. This is my 1.5 inch. I want to make that curve that you always see on the trouser. Okay, so this is my 1.5 inch. When I will reach here by the crotch, I'm going to make that curve. Okay, so then I will stitch straight. This is it. I'm going to make the curve when I will reach here by the crotch and curve it like this. Hope you can see what I am doing. This is it. I'm going to open my zip like this. Can you see? I open my zip. Then I will stitch on the mark area like this. I'm going to stitch straight down like this. Then when I'll reach at the crotch area, I will stop and do it like this. You see, this is the zipper fly. I turn it on the other side like this, so I can curve the around the crotch. Okay, so I'm going to stitch on it like this. This is it. I'm going to curve this place like this and stitch on it like this. Hope you can see what I am doing. Just look what I am doing and repeat the same thing as well. So I'm done and cut out the thread, and this is how it look like. Can you see? Can you see how it look like? And this is the stitch. Yeah, this is the inside. You can see I stitch on the zipper fly. Can you see? This is it. I'm going to cut out the excess of the zip. You can leave it like that if you want. Okay, I'm done with the zip. Now I'm going to stitch the dots. Then I will repeat the same thing on the other side of the front as well. Okay, so this is it. I'm done and cut out the threads. I will bring the back as well, and this is it. This is the back. I remove out my pin, and this is it. This is the back. I'm going to stitch the dart. Okay, I will stitch the dart and repeat the same thing on this side as well. So this is it. I'm done stitching. This is the dart. This is the one piece of the back, and I'll bring the second. This is it. So I'm going to stitch the crotch. Okay, so right side will face right side like this. This is the right side will face right side. Then I will stitch the crotch. I will stitch on the wrong side like this. This is it. Hope you can see what I am doing. Okay, this is it. I'm done and cut out the threads and remove my pin, and this is how it look like. Can you see? This is the right side. You can see this is the right side. I'm going to bring the front and place it over the back like this. This is the front. This is the front. I place it over the back. Right side will face right side. Right side will face right side. Can you see? After this, I will bring my tape measure and check my measurement. Okay, so you need to check your measurements. This is my measurement, and I want to check if everything is fine. So after this, I'm going to stitch the inseam. Okay, this is it. Make sure the line are matching. Make sure the seam line are matching here by the crotch. Then I use my pin to hold down the fabric. Can you see? I use my pin to hold the fabric down like this, and I will repeat the same thing on the other side as well. This is it. Then I will stitch straight like this. Hope you can see what I am doing. After that, I will stitch the out seam as well, the side. Okay, I'm going to stitch the side as well, and I will repeat the same thing on this side. On the second side, I stitch straight like this. I stitch straight and matching the crotch seam like this. Can you see what I am doing? And continue with my stitch like this. Everything need to align. Okay, so this is it. Hope you can see what I am doing. I cut out my threads and remove my pin. This is how it look like. Hope you can see what I am doing. So I'm done stitching the inseam. Can you see? I'm done stitching. After this, I will stitch the outer seam as well. I'm going to stitch, then I will show you the results. This is it. I'm stitching it. Can you see? And I am done stitching, and this is how it look like. Can you see? After this, I will bring my band and stitch as well the band. This is it. Can you see? This is the back is 4 pieces. The band is 4 pieces, and this is the front as well, is 4 pieces. This is the front, is 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I will be doing next, I'm going to stitch the center back. Okay, I will stitch the center back. This is the back. I will use 1/2 inch. I will stitch and repeat the same thing on the other side as well, the center back. Okay, I'm done stitching, and this is how it look like. This is it. Can you see? Now it's 2 pieces. Okay, for the back, because I'm done stitching the center back. So after that, I will go and stitch as well the side front and side back. I use my pin to hold the fabric down like this. Can you see what I am doing? I will repeat the same thing on the other side as well, side back and side front. Okay, so right side will face right side, then I will use my pin to hold the fabric down like this. I use my pin to hold it down like this. After this, I will stitch. I use 1/2 inch. Okay, this is it. Can you see? I'll repeat the same thing on the other side as well and stitch like this. Hope you can see what I am doing. I remove my pin and this is how the band will look like. Can you see? So I'm going to repeat the same thing. I will repeat exactly the same thing. Okay, I hold down the fabric with my pin, then I will stitch side front and side back. This is it. I'm done stitching. Hope you can see what I am doing. What I will be doing next, I'm going to stitch the band so that it can be one. So center back will match with center back and side seam will match as well. Then I will stitch like this. I will stitch straight like this. Okay, so I will use my pin to hold the fabric down. Can you see? I'm using my pin to hold the fabric down and open all the seam. And to open all the seam as well. After that, I will stitch. So this is it. I am stitching. Hope you can see what I am doing. So I'm done stitching and cut out the thread and remove my pin. This is it. I'm done stitching. Can you see? I open my band like this, then I will iron. Okay, I will give it a good press. After that, I will show you how it will look after ironing. Okay, I'm done and this is how it look like. Can you see? I turn it on the wrong side, then I'm going to stitch. I will use 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. Then after that, I will repeat the same thing on the other side as well. I cut out the excess and I'm trying to turn it on the right side so you can see how it look like. Okay, so I turn it on the right side. I cut out the excess on this side as well. Then I turn it on the right side. I'm trying to turn it on the right side like this, and this is it. So dear soulmate, I want to show you something. This is the front, the band, and this is the zipper fly. Remember when we draft the trouser, we add the zipper fly. Okay, this is it. So what I want to do, I don't want the overlap on one side of the band. Okay, but it's still fine. You can leave it. You can leave it the way it is. I just want to remove 2 inches to I'm going to trim 2 inches from the band on this side. Okay, I want the band to stop on this side. Okay, so let me show you. I want to turn the trouser on the right side. This is it. Can you see? I want the band to stop just by here. I want the band to stop by here. But on this side, the band will reach on this zipper fly. Okay, let me show you what I mean. This is the band you can see here. So on the left side, I will trim 2 inches. I'm going to trim 2 inches. It's the place that will cover the zip. This place here, where I iron my paper, stay on it. Remember, this is my 2 inches. This is my 2 inches. I'm going to trim 2 inches. It's fine. I'll trim 2 inches and you'll see how it will look like. But still, you can leave your 2 inches. It will overlap and it is fine. Okay, I just want only to trim these 2 inches and to see how it will look like. Okay, I use my scissors and cut it out like this. This is it. So what I will be doing next, I'm going to stitch. Okay, I have my 1/2 inch seam allowance on this side as well. I'm going to stitch with 1/2 inch. Can you see? I will use 1/2 inch. Yeah, This is it. This is my 1/2 inch. So I will use my scissors and notch on this side. Okay, I will notch all straight down. So I'm done notching. Hope you can see what I am doing. So now I'm going to turn my belt on the right side. I will trim the excess like this. Then I will turn it on the right side like this. After that, I will iron it again. What I will be doing next is to bring the trouser and to attach the band on it. Okay, so you need to look for the center back. When I would start pinning, starting from the center back. Yeah, this is my center back. This is my center back. I will look for the center back of the band as well. Then I would use my pin and hold the fabric down like this. Yeah, this is my pin. I use my pin to hold the fabric down. This is the place where I trim my 2 inches on the band because I don't want the overlap. Okay, but you can leave it like that. And if you want, you can repeat the same thing, but it's not compulsory. Okay, this is it. I use my pin to hold the fabric down. Hope you can see what I am doing. I will repeat the same thing on this side as well. I will use my pin to hold the fabric down like this. So I'm pinning my band from the wrong side outside, okay, starting from the center back to side. The band is on the right side while the trouser is on the wrong side. Okay, so I'm going to stitch straight down. I will use 1/2 inch seam allowance. Okay, so I stitch down straight like this. Hope you can see what I am doing, and I don't want you to get confused. Okay, hope you can see what I am doing. I'm done and cut out my thread, and this is how it look like. Can you see? Now I'm going now to, I will use again my pin to hold the band down like this. Hope you can see what I am doing. Now the trouser is on the right side. Okay, the trouser is on the right side. Then I use my pin to tack it down like this to hold the fabric down like this. Then I will stitch on the right side. Okay, I will stitch on the right side. Hope you can see what I am doing. This is it. Okay, I will use my pin all around, then I will stitch. Okay, after that I will hem the down part as well and show you the result. And this is it. I'm done stitching the belt and remove out my pin. Can you see? This is it, and this is how it look like. Can you see? Can you see how beautiful it is? I close up my zip. So I will make the button and button hold as well. So this is the down part. I'm going to hem it down like this. Hope you can see what I am doing. Then I will repeat the same thing on the other side as well and show you the result, and we are done. Okay, so this is it. This is the trouser. You can see the down part. I'm done stitching the down part. This is it. Can you see how beautiful it is? And this is the buttonhole. Can you see it? This is it, and this is the button. Okay, I open my zip again so you can see the inside. This is it. Can you see how it look like? Let me open so you can see. Thank you for watching Still Esther Fashion and Services. Kindly give me a thumbs up. Bye. Thank you.